Shalom, shalom, family. It's your brother Chris here, coming live from Houston, Texas. I pray all is well. I pray everybody having a beautiful and blessed day. And before we get started, let's give the Most High the praises, the honor, and the glory that He deserves. And when you come in, family, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. So can we talk or not talk? So it's a lot of distractions that's been going on in this world, as what this world would consider the new year, which we know it's not actually in winter where everything's dead. But what I mean by that is dead winter. And I mean, not only just with the mysterious fog and the brutal beat down on that one brother by them cops and the cyber truck in Las Vegas, and then the New Orleans situation, and they got two new shootings that happened in the Queens and the Bronx area in New York. Well, you know that the powers that be is definitely having the masses distracted as these headlines just continue to roll out. And it's really having people focusing in on these headlines and these things that's going on all across the world. And we know that a lot of times it's things that's behind the scenes that is taking place that a lot of times the masses don't even know what's going on. And these distractions is really just having people in the uproar, having people panicking. You know, a lot of people just looking at these things, and a lot of times they get worried, they get weary, they get down. These things will, have you just focusing on what to do. And family, that this happens all the time on the so-called start of a new year. And we know that this year is going to be a little bit worse as this things is happening all across the world right now. And just really just trying to stay focused on, what we have to do, focusing on the Most High, focusing on our spirit, man, as we continue to try to fight the good fight of faith and trying to hold fast and hold on. And, I'm just encouraging you, as I'm encouraging myself, to not be distracted. Don't let a lot of these things that we are hearing about and seeing about try to discourage you or keep you down in your spirit and keep you, looking for, oh man, what's next? Because we know, family, that these are things that the powers that be, they love to push this fear upon people. And this is something that I've just been keeping, something I've been looking at as I'm trying to stay focused myself. And this is a way that they control people as well too, because as long as you keep the people focused on the headlines that they love to feed the people, as they filtering out things behind the scenes and different agendas that's getting passed behind our very eyes or our very backs. A lot of times we don't even know what's going on because we always have different distractions out there to keep our minds focused on these things as they doing other things that a lot of times me and you don't know about. So just focusing on these things that's taking place, they love to push that fear tactic and fear mongering amongst the people. Because, truly, this is what they want. They want the people to be fearful and They want people to be focusing in on these headlines, and not saying that it's not tragic, because it is. Anytime somebody gets hurt or lose their life, it's definitely a tragic event. It's a tragic thing when, people lose their life, family. And just trying to filter out the what's real and what's fake, because we also know that, they have been known to start things with propaganda, that'll work different things on your mind, having you believing that everything is true. So, we got to take that into consideration as we is watching these things. And, this year is already rolling out to be a tough year. But just staying focusing on these things will always have you in a fearful type of mindset. So as we do stay informed with what's going on around us and the news and, different things that's been taking place, just remember that we only fear the Most High. And we don't just worry about what they bird feeding us, because these different things, it's what they love to do. 'Cause anytime they can get your attention and your focus on the things that they want you to focus on, because we know how they do with the news. Almost everything is the same. They make sure that they only tell you what they want you to know. Why the things is real topics, real things that is important, it always seems to not make it to the headlines. So just focusing on these things will always have your mind in a fearful type of manner. So family, just don't get too caught up in these distractions and these things that has been taking place, as we do stay informed and we do like to see what's going on. But just don't get too caught up in these things, because that can be another mechanism or another lethal weapon that can have your mind all screwed up, have your mind just looking at these things all the time, and it's really nothing good about it. So we just trying to stay focused on things that we need to be doing and getting ourselves prepared and ready for the Messiah, as we see these dark times and dark days. But don't be fearful, because we only fear the Most High, and we don't worry about what man can do, as we know they're going to be pulling off a lot of different tricks. That's the enemy trying to go for broke, because he know that his time is up, his time is short. So us believers, we just need to get our houses in order, get ourselves ready spiritually, physically, mentally, and really just stand on our Father's business. Because we see we got, not only this world is losing their mind, but even people around us, same thing. A lot of them did some things a couple of years ago. A lot of people is starting to see the side effects of these things, as they ran to go get that. These things are also messing with people's mind, as we know that, not only what they're doing in Switzerland, and you got the Pope opening up portals and doing all these wicked things, and just staying focused on the Most High is the most important thing, and especially what is going on in today's society, all of these shootings and all of these big events. That's why your brother Chris don't go out like that. I try to stay in the confines of my own home, keep my circle, pretty small, because it's so easily to go out here thinking you're having a good time, think everything's sweet, you think, oh, nothing can happen to me. And when we are participating in things that we really shouldn't be associating ourselves with, these things can turn ugly, turn sideways. That's why we are called to be set apart. And that don't mean that you can't enjoy yourself. Just be careful when you're out there, family, because, the enemy right now is turning up in this hour, trying to devour anybody that he can. So you don't want to be caught unaware or be doing things or be at places that really shouldn't be at. And continue to make sure that you're guarding your heart with all diligence and watch who you associate yourself with. Because a lot of people project different things on you, and they got people who watch you close. So whatever you do, just don't be distracted in this time. Stay focused on what the Most High having you to do, and just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Be mindful of this thing. Don't be running out here with this person and this person. And especially if they're not in the truth, family. Because it's all it takes is just a couple of conversations to try to get you relaxed. The devil knows that you've been keeping yourself built up in your spirit. It's all it takes, a couple of old friends, old buddies, having a couple of drinks. One thing leads to another. You can slip. And it's definitely not the time and the hour to be going back and doing things that we used to do. Because we don't want to be out here just hanging and doing things of what the world does. I mean, we've seen what happens when you go out here. Everybody want to go to these clubs and with all of these gang bangers and all of these silly women and different things that take place in these type of places. And these things can really get you. So watch yourself at all times. Like I always say, keep your head on the swivel, because the enemy is creeping in people, seeing who he can devour. So make sure that you know what you're doing out here. Always stay prayed up. Watch your surroundings, even when you go to the stores and different things, because this is just a time where people are just ignorant, just showing out. I mean, we see it, it's bad. but it's not to cause fear, but just be aware. I mean, truly be aware. Don't be loose. Don't think it's all sweet out here like it's a game. Because we gotta truly look at this thing for what it is and be around like-minded people. People who believe like you believe. Watch out for old men and old women trying to come back into your life. Trying to entice you to do things that you used to do and go places where you used to go. Because it's not about a boring life, but it's truly about life living for y'all. And to me, that's more important than, going out here and mingling with people that I know not on their level. And I know a lot of times, we can think in our head like, oh, well, I'm going to go out here and save a soul. Yeah, it's a good mindset to have. But why put yourself in a predicament knowing that these people not only don't want to hear the truth, but they definitely not living. So why put your spirit walk in harm's way, knowing that you can get got? Be careful. Drive slow. Make sure that you keep your head up and your faith in Yah. So with that being said, family, I'm going to say peace and blessings. Pray everybody have a blessed Shabbat. Keep your head on the swivel. Hallelujah. Shalom, shalom, family. Yes, indeed.